seriously embarrassing me.
Look, this is all your fault! I was done with this sodding quest before you showed up!
Oh, is Ladybits all worked up?
I was going home!
The sword of fighting is kind of the MacGuffin of the entire series. It is an intelligent sword that is fated to overthrow the Wicked Kings, this trio of evil monarchs that holds the human population under their collective thumb.
The sword of fighting. Which means we just skipped the entire temple. We just skipped all the dooms.
And it's an asshole. It wants its keeper to die, and it's doing whatever it can to bring that about.
Why won't you just leave me alone?
Only one way for that to happen. Follow me! Yes!
It's a fun character to write for because it's pure id. It has no filter. It says whatever it wants to cut down its steward, its carry, which of course is played brilliantly by Christian Doyle, the least qualified hero ever to head a fantasy adventure.
Why are you following me?
The assassin, played by Samara Lorman, who is a surprisingly wonderful talent to come out of general auditions, has been tracking the party for some time, and before making her character known to them, and quite handily handles them. We will be getting a lot more of her story in the second season.
Can't see them.
It's bad luck to lie to a bard, you know.
Ren the Bard. Talk about characters not qualified to be on this adventure. In this world, there are bards chronicle adventures. They're sort of like the embedded reporters in wartime news.
I am honor!
They're up early.
Why superfluous? You wouldn't be attempting to abandon our quest now, would you?
Only the party that they're following does not know of their presence because they want the party to act naturally and normally. They're there to observe and record the events of the epic in exacting detail for future generations. We get much farther into both what the bards do as a unit and into Ren's story in the second season.
On the off chance one of you should turn out to be the chosen one, they hired me. And half a dozen or so other bounty hunters.
Those duplicitous bastards.
Wicked Kings.
We hear a bit about the big bads for the series. In season one, really the antagonists, you could say, were the orcs under Kern. But there's also the undercurrent of the Wicked Kings, this trio of monarchs who are behind wanting the sword of fighting to be destroyed. They hired the group originally to find it and destroy it, and who are the ones who hired the assassin. They will be making their presence known in the second season.
Brunat vagas a crag a carus ozarus ectidarus ixidrobo.
Watch that one, he's smarter than the rest.
Avatkat Koniak Drew.
I'm Jesse Keeter, I play Rilk. I'm standing out of the rain right now.
And there are a couple of characters who began as unnamed characters, but who through subsequent drafts started to develop a personality because they needed bigger parts, basically, is what it came down to, because they were so prevalent in the scenes that they were in that calling them Smart Orc and Lying Gargoyle just didn't do them justice.
Yes!
Ah, well,
Yes!
I can make this happen.
Yes! I want to die!
No, I went to the first time. Enjoy the ride!
The moment I wrote those scenes with Glorian winding up with the Lying Gargoyle alive instead of killing him as I had originally planned, realizing that Glorian's inability to see the world as anything other than existing to create a tapestry upon which he is the protagonist in the greatest adventure ever means that none of the Lying Gargoyle's obvious lies will ever register with him, so it's a perfect dynamic there. And then the Smart Orc evolved from being a voice of reason within the orcs to his own character.
Hey, I didn't get your name.
Well, that's because I didn't give it to you.
A potential romantic interest in the series, and that, yes, that absolutely goes somewhere in the second season.